Hey man, what's going on, man? This is Corey with Muggleson Farm, the next generation, man. And I just really wanted to get on here today to talk about uh just general dog care and keeping your dogs up, as far as the living situations and dog aggression. Okay, man, we all breed bull breed dogs. So the first thing you got to understand is, okay, you're gonna have aggression. I don't care what nobody say. It's a lot of stuff go on at a lot of kennels and in a lot of yards that they just ain't gonna let you know about this shit, man. They just don't. But my thing is, I keep it 100 because people can't learn from you if you ain't being straight up and sharing the experiences. Man, dogs fight, cats fight, birds fight, squirrels fight, fish fight, insects fight. So yeah, dogs fight, man. A lot of what your dogs do got a lot to do with their upbringing. In your program, you got to have structure as far as dogs. And some of them are like kids. You still ain't going to be able to control them. You still ain't going to be able to control some of these dogs, man, because some of it's still going to, they still going to do what they want to do, but you got to have some type of structure. You just can't let dogs run around just like you can't let kids run around the town wild and crazy, because shit happens, man. Shit is gonna happen, and I mean that's just what it is. Point blank period. At my house with males, the only way that males just get to run around and free range of roam is if I'm out here, and I don't know about everybody and how they discipline dogs, but I got a cattle prod, and that's to let them know that I ain't fucking playing that shit. I ain't having that shit. You start trying to fight, I'm gonna shock your ass, and that's just what it is, So, man, everybody gotta find a median and a way to discipline. I mean, that's what I use, even with the females out together. I never ever leave all of my dogs out running together like that, because I expect for dogs to be animals. You can barely go to a place with 10, 15 guys there and there ain't gonna be a problem. And then if you really want to make it interesting with them 10, 15 guys, put one woman in the room, and that's just what it is. So you got to find a median. Usually, even in my kennels, I don't put females next to each other. I don't put males next to each other. If I have to, you have to know your dogs, and I know my dogs to the point to where if I got to do that, then I will, I'll put a dog that's got, a lesser, a better temperament in between two other females that's wild and crazy, they like that. And then because with kennel dogs, you have what you call kennel aggression, to where you can catch a dog in a crate and that dog will act a damn fool. But as soon as you let the dog out of the crate, you don't got no problems. It's only in the crate, and dogs will fight through the kennel sometimes, and it'll build up the stage for when they on the outside of the cage. But a lot of the things that happen with dogs is what I like to call poor parenting. Poor parenting. Poor parenting means that you got to have structure in your program. Your dog's got to understand that it's, gonna be consequences for a lot of stuff, and you have to first of all know that these are dogs. These are dogs, and you got to trust animals to be animals and act with animal instinct. That's just what it is. Anybody that say that they don't have dog fights, that dogs don't kill dogs, that this don't, man, you got a lot of people that hide a lot of shit, But in this community, we need to, it's a lot of shit we need to share. I mean, say for instance, that's how I do stuff, and my protege that came up under me, his name Terrence Reed, and Terrence Experience strangles, puppy strangles. A lot of people don't like to say when they dog's going through stuff, because a lot of people that don't know shit, the first thing they want to holler is, oh man, it's genetic. It's genetic. Everything nowadays that's not good is genetic. Everything that a person feels like their dog won't encounter, they like to say that it's genetic, you know, oh, it's super bad, it's genetic, it's this, it's that, but everything ain't genetic, you know? So it's good that when you're going through stuff on your yard, share the experience, so when other people go through it, they can identify it and they can fix it. You see what I'm saying? And man, y'all dog parents got to learn how to really be parents, because if you don't, you can't just trust dogs not to do nothing. Man, I've had dogs that were kenneled up together for 2 years, and then all of a sudden one day, boom, they get in a fight, you know? That shit happens, man. That shit happens. It happens. It happens. The people who try to play like it don't happen, they ain't even being real with themselves, man. They ain't being real with themselves. But when you're dealing with these dogs, man, you gotta always watch these dogs, just like any animal. Just like any animal. I can go right in there right now and show you fish in my fish tank chasing each other around. I can show you my cats getting at each other. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just, you know, so certain things are going to happen. Now, human aggression, that's a completely different thing. You know, human aggression is a no-go for me, and on a completely different level. But animal aggression, even with dogs on the same yard, in the same program, happens. So for the people that's new to this breed and say, oh, but the American Bully's supposed to have a better temperament don't mean it ain't gonna be a problem. You can put 10 pastors in a room. These guys can be preachers, but depending on what happened, you can have a problem, you know? And those are people with better temperaments, you know? It just happens. It just happens. But you gotta watch, too, you know, the intent behind a lot of stuff, you know, behind different posts that's made, behind different situations. And you got to know that just because something happened on your yard, that don't mean that it's not happening nowhere else. Oh, because it happens. You would be amazed the amount of people that inbox me and call me, talk, oh man, this fight, this, and this. I got this dog, this, and this. You know, you got to learn how to control them dogs. Now, I've got dogs from other people's programs that have eaten through wood, eaten through metal, you know, to try to get to another dog to actually, you know, to actually get at another dog. You know, so, I mean, it's something that, you know, for me, I just feel like when I hear a person that complain about every little thing, you know, for me, that just shows inexperience, because experienced people deal with the problem. They deal with the situation, you know, they do what they got to do to fix the situation. That's, you know, that's just what it is. And for me, you know, if you asking or if you sharing a situation, that's one thing. But, you know, you'll find a lot of guys that got a lot of hidden, you know, they got a hidden agenda behind what they do or what they say. Me, for instance, you know, a lot of people don't like me, but at the same time, I don't give a damn, you know. I'm successful, so that'll bring the hatred on. Hold on, give me 1 second. So that'll bring that hatred on, man. But man, it's so much that a lot of people got to learn, you know. You don't feel like because a dog's an American Bully and they don't got pit bull drive that you're not gonna have no problems, because I promise you, you know. And I mean, man, I hope y'all learning from this. Look at Thanos. While I got y'all on here, man, I can show y'all some dogs. Thanos! What's up, Thanos? What's up, man? That's a 29-inch head, man. Big boy, too. Big boy. You see what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. This is probably the hottest girl on my yard. And she got a brother she's so hot, and her brother's just cool. Like, cool. He won't fight, he'll roll over on his back. But you know, you just got your different dogs, man. You got your different dogs that's gonna act a different way, you know, and you gotta know your dogs like you know your kids. You know, you gotta know your dogs like you know your kids. What's up, Mocha? What's up, Mocha? Yeah, you gotta know your dogs like you know your kids, man, or you're gonna have them problems. I mean, that's just what it is. And I do a lot of inbreeding. And I still don't have all of them. I still don't have all of the problems that, you know, that a lot of people have, because I got structure on my yard. And if it's problems, I address those problems. You see what I'm saying? I always trust my dogs to be dogs, and I don't let situations get out of control like that, man. I fix that stuff before it get like that. You know, I always monitor my dogs. I'm always right there. What's up, little fat girl? What's up, little fat girl? What's up, little fat girl? Hey, little fat girl. What's up, you? Hey, you. Huh? Yep, but yep, man, if you'll see, you know, I kennel the dogs up, and like, that's a female right there. That's a male right there. That's a female right there. You know, that's how I separate my dogs, because I know that dogs will be dogs. That's a female and a male in together, but they're also littermates. You see what I'm saying? So I know there's less likely to be a problem right there. I know there's less likely to be problems. Them puppies is like 5.5 months old, and they littermates, you know? Down here, as far as what I showed y'all earlier, if you look, okay, we got a male right there. We got a male right there. We got an alpha female right there. That's Michelle. Okay. And then we've got Nefertiti right there. A female, you know, she just had puppies, but she's not, you know, she just got off her puppies. But she's not a dominant female. So I can put her in between a female that's active and a male-female pair that's littermates that's also hyper, you know? And I don't have a problem that way. I don't have a problem that way. Here, I got two dogs that'll get along. You see one right here. You see one right here and one right there. But at the same time, they go back and forth, and that kennel is actually joined. So he can go through there and come out of that door and come and play with her and play with this girl right here. But if you'll notice, you see that piece of tin up through the kennel right there, the wall in between them two kennels, is because I got her right there. And I know what she does. I know how she's sitting there waiting for somebody to walk over there so she can start some shit. You know? So, man, you got to learn your dogs, know how to take care of dogs, know how to deal with dogs, so you ain't sitting crying, whining to a breeder about, oh, this happened. Oh, you sold me this dog and that happened. No, it ain't on them. It's on you to control your dogs. It's on you to control your dogs. These dogs shouldn't be running around just like a pack of wild wolves when you are not out there to monitor them. You just can't give your dogs free range like that, like you can't give your kids, man. Hey, I hope y'all learned something today, bro. Anybody who want to call me, you can call me at area code 318-436-9821 to get some more education on this, on the subject, man. Any problems that y'all got, anything going on, man, y'all hit me up and let me know. I'm here for y'all. That's what it is. Peace.